Bro, you have
what the
not
heck?
uploaded
Where
in
have
2
you
weeks.
been?
Of
This
comedy.
does
Where
not
are you,
feel
YouTuber?
consistent.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I get it. My God. Good day, everybody. My name is Yeston. Welcome to a brand new video. Yes, my hair is a mess. I got out of the shower about like half an hour ago, and it's still wet, and it still looks extremely stringy. Just ignore it. So yeah, I've been absent for the past 2 weeks. Well, 1 week technically, because I did sort of upload a video 2 weeks ago, but you kind of get what I mean. Yeah, so not much to it. Pretty much, I gave an explanation for the first week, which it's pretty much all the footage just went. It was bad. Like I could not use it whatsoever. So that hurt my soul because I wasted about 2 hours of my time and my friend's time. So that sucks. Hopefully we can get that video done eventually, redone at least. Now last week I just didn't have the time. I couldn't make a video last week at all, and then I would have announced it, but I don't want to have so many announcement videos on my channel because I just feel like it just looks like my channel's just garbage. And it's just a whole bunch of these like little random announcement videos that aren't entertaining and nobody wants to watch them. Anyway, I just felt like before we get into today's video, I want to kind of explain how things are going to somewhat go down. I need ideas. We're all stuck in quarantine, obviously. And I feel like I don't want to be doing so many of like the same videos over and over unless you guys want to see that. So, down in the comments or on my Discord server, or through Twitter DMs or Insta DMs, which you can all follow me and join the Discord server. The links are all down in the description. Let me know what you want to see from me. I already got one suggestion to do like a gaming series. So just like, if you guys agree with that and you want to see a gaming series, then like let me know what you want to see me play. No, let's just keep the suggestions to free games for now, because I'm not making any money off of this, and if I'm not going to get any profit out of this either, I don't want to like be wasting so much of my money on a whole bunch of video games, at least for now. Now I also have a podcast getting somewhat planned with a friend of mine. I don't have like full details as to when we'll start that, but once I have it more solidified, the idea is more figured out, I'll let you guys know. But for the most part, I will be trying to maintain my more comedic, dorky, weird videos. So maybe with the occasional skit here and there. I can't guarantee that all of them are going to be funny. Some might be philosophical. I do have like a skit or two kind of brewing around the old noggin, so I don't know when I'll figure out how to do those. If you want to see like mini vlogs and stuff for me, like anything that I could do here at home, then let me know. If you guys want to see me do certain live streams on my Twitch, let me know. Alright, so if you're an OG here, then you'll remember the video that I did about the best Craigslist ads that you can find on the internet. I'm going to leave that video in the card on the top right. Right there. Yeah. You can check it out. Basically, I just did some voice acting work to a bunch of the best Craigslist ads that you could find on the internet, which is so conveniently listed under the Best of Craigslist page. So I decided it'd be nice to go ahead and pay another visit now that that's been a while. So there's obviously been more added to the Best of Craigslist. If you guys don't know how the Best of Craigslist work, basically it's when people go through and they're looking for stuff to buy, they can vote on whether or not they like a post, and if they think that it deserves to be on the Best of Craigslist. So I'm going to be taking you through the updated ones. Obviously, I'm not going to do any of the ones from the old video. You can go check the old video for that. That was back before I did the face reveal. Anyway, let's get right into today's video. So our first post from the Best of Craigslist is toilet paper seeds. Here you can see 2 toilet paper seeds in their natural habitat. These are the best quality and are guaranteed to produce 3-ply paper for years to come if cultivated properly. If you have toilet paper seeds, plant these things, alright? We need them so that we can sustain our need for toilet paper in these trying times. This beautiful combination fireplace slash 8-track stereo. Don't miss this opportunity. This amazing combination fake fireplace, phonograph, FM stereo, 8-track player could be yours for the absolute free price of free. Don't hesitate. It's not every day that a mid-70s Montgomery Ward fake fireplace becomes available like this. It won't last long. Imagine the warmth and beauty it will bring to your stark and cold home. The stereo plays today's hits from local FM stations, while the fake fire log emits warming rays in the visible spectrum. It's never too early to start planning for Burning Man. Could this be the foundation of your camp's electronic dance music DJ booth? With this amazing fake fireplace, plus your brilliant creativity, you'll transform your dusty camp into a playa sensation. This was definitely written by a Karen. It mostly works. Fake fire log works. AM/FM stereo works. Phonograph doesn't work. 8-track player, no idea. You'll need to be at least 2 very strong people with a truck or trailer to get this baby home. In the case that you're looking for strong people to move this thing, I'd recommend you go with church boys, especially the ones that can carry 4 chairs at once. You'll need something with wheels and the wherewithal to get it down about 100 yards of dirt path and across a bridge and up to the driveway. It is much heavier than you would imagine a fake fireplace has any right to be. It won't be easy, but the rewards will pay for themselves many times over. Moving on is hard to do sale. Photos 2 through 6 are stock photos of actual items for sale. Queen size Casper mattress. No sex was had in this bed. I bought it at the beginning of my year of celibacy. I didn't know back then it would be a year. No one knows how long things will last when they're just starting. No dating, no sex, no 1 year. I had beautiful dreams in this bed. Dreams about flying, about shooting through the air and leaving this city behind me. Dreams about landing in a foreign place where no one would know my name. And when I woke up, I believed that maybe I could start over with another someone who was capable of loving me like I deserved to be loved. Anyway, this mattress has no stains, no damage, and the tears have dried. So there's a Billie Eilish fan selling this, okay. Various hanging plants. These were the first things I bought when I moved out of the home we shared. Plants. It felt like something an adult would do. But an adult would be able to keep plants alive. I couldn't. For the first few months, they shriveled and slumped over like lifeless reminders that I did not know how to love things. Someone suggested I should talk to them, and so I did. In the morning, I told them secrets I swore I'd never share. I sang to them and wiped the dust off their leaves. And I don't know what it was, but something about my words breathed life back into them, because they've been thriving ever since. Rugs. 3 various sizes. Like new. This was a no-shoe household, and people hated that. No one said so, but I could see it in their faces every time they sat on the bench and removed their heels. They'd carefully chosen to match their outfit. I'd see it in the glances they gave each other as they unlaced their shoes, trying to remember if they thought to wear matching socks. I never apologized for the inconvenience. New York is filthy, and it took me 30 years to finally feel strong enough to say what I wanted, even if it made someone else uncomfortable. Haha, suck it. Antique wine box on wheels. I bought this 10 years ago, and I filled it with magazines I hoped to write for. Whenever I'd sit at my computer and write all night after working all day, I look at my wine crate full of magazines and tell myself that someday my name would be in those magazines. And then one day, they were. Clips of pieces I had written and pieces that had been written about me. I did what I'd set out to do. Eventually, the magazines were cut up and torn apart. I used them to make a vision board for what I wanted to cross off next. But every time I look at the box, I think of the 23-year-old woman who loved writing so much. She wanted to put words in a place that she could drag with her from room to room. Rocking chair. I don't really want to let this one go. I brought it home when I was 7 months pregnant. The father and I went to the store, determined to choose the perfect furniture for our first and only child. We walked up every aisle and sat in each option they had, laughing at how seriously we were taking this one task. But that baby grew up, and that marriage ended. I can no longer justify dragging this beast of a rocking chair from house to house. The baby I used to rock is now old enough to tell me he needs privacy. But sometimes, if he's feeling sleepy and I'm feeling snuggly, we'll sit in it and read a book. But most of the time, it is the designated place to put the laundry that needs to be folded. It sounds like this woman has a lot of emotional baggage. That's the tea, sis. Swinging hammock. Every morning, my son would swing in the hammock by the window and consider the weather based on what people were wearing when they walked past. I'd sit in this hammock at night after he was asleep, and I'd listen to the music blaring from the bar downstairs. Each song brought me back to lifetimes I'd forgotten I'd lived. Before I was a wife, before I was a mother, before I was a woman who thought a hammock in her house might make her seem more adventurous. Dining table. I thought we would be in this house long enough to get a chandelier. One of those big ones that hangs from the ceiling over the dining table, but I never got around to it. And now we're leaving. Seats 6. And of those 6 people, one of them usually mentioned the lack of light. I sat my son on top of this table and let him play with Matchbox cars because he said please with the sweet voice he knows will break any rules I've made. Also because I'm a cool mom, and cool moms don't mind someone sitting on the table and playing with cars, because cool moms are too busy figuring out how to rebuild their lives to worry about little things. There's now scratches on the tabletop. I imagine they're easy to fix, but I'll never know because I'll never bother trying. 4 dining chairs, 2 beige, 2 blue. There used to be 6 chairs, but as I got older, I realized I only needed 4. That happens when you grow up. You start worrying more about the quality of your friendships and less about the quantity of friends. No one ever complained about how uncomfortable those chairs were, but my feet always fell asleep if I sat in that seat too long, writing or reading or drawing a blueprint for my next life. But maybe that has more to do with my blood circulation and less about the quality of the chairs. Please buy them as a set. I don't like dividing up furniture. Coffee mugs, set of 4. For years, I had only 1 coffee mug. The movers broke the others in transit, and so I had just the one. There was only a need for one cup of coffee in the morning, a splash of milk, and 2 cubes of sugar. He knew how I liked my coffee. It was one thing I loved about him. He only had to ask once when we first started dating. Beyonce or Barack? Same shade, but different sweetness. A friend came over one day and laughed at the single mug in my cabinet and then forced me to order more from Amazon. There will be other people in your life that drink coffee, hun. That's what she said. Hun. Anyway, I quit drinking coffee the year I finally quit him. The year no one slept in my bed but me. I don't miss it, him, or the coffee. I won't miss these mugs either. Sold as a set because even if you're single, there will be guests. Guests who don't want to leave you alone. And so they stay up with you all night while you mourn all of you lost and you plot out all that's to come, and before you know it, it's 3 a.m. They'll stay the night, and in the morning they will want some coffee. Jesus, this is getting intense. So many books. Somehow I have acquired 300 books. I started collecting them in college when I moved to New York. There were only 2 boxes. I don't even want to know how many boxes they would fill now. There's the books I bought from the Strand before I realized shopping was just another way to temporarily soothe a broken heart. I've got everything from Cheryl Strayed and Elizabeth Gilbert and all of the girl with a this or girl with a that novels. Then there's the graduate school list of recommended reading. Nietzsche, Baldwin, Sedaris, and Sontag. The books people sent in the mail that I never got around to reviewing, and the books people gifted me simply because they came over for a low-lit dinner once and sat in one of my 4 chairs and looked around and saw that I liked books. I've collected them like some people collect art, except the value of art increases over time, but with books it's only the nostalgia that grows. I can't get rid of them, and yet I have to. They're sitting on my shelf collecting dust when they could be saving someone else's life. changing someone else's mind, showing someone else how to start over. Children's wooden globe. One spin and we picked a place. Funny how life can work that way if you let it. There are beaches where we're going, and I can't explain to you how desperately my toes have missed the touch of sand, and how my tongue has missed the taste of the sea. We are crossing an ocean together, and even though I'm scared, I know this part of the plan. Live, hurt, heal, repeat. New York City is no longer for me. I've done what I came here to do. I've grown up, I've outgrown it, and now I'm tired of stepping over shed skin. You are not a tree. Move. I read that on a graffiti-covered wall in Chinatown, so that is what we're doing. Moving out, moving on, and if I can do that, maybe you can too. That was a whole roller coaster ride right there. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, my Twitch, my TikTok, join my Discord server. Those links are all down in the description. And I hope that wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are watching this video, you have a great and wonderful day, a great, wonderful, and safe coronavirus-less day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.